that pregnancy?
I don't know what it's like to have one.
Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, it's been a hard pregnancy for me with one, so two, I'm just like, whoa, you are a superwoman. So yeah, but I'm excited for whatever, anything ever with a baby would be fun. So, all right here, yeah.
What was it like hanging out with Jerry Seinfeld when you filmed with him?
What was it like hanging out with Jerry Seinfeld when I filmed with him? He's the coolest, nicest, smartest guy in the world. Like truly the best person ever. There's a lot of people in the Hollywood industry you hear bad things about, or like you just assume everyone out there is horrible people or whatever. And some people are horrible, but he's one of the people that's just the sweetest man. Like I loved working with him. He didn't want to talk through agents. He wanted to talk to me and get to know me and made me feel like confident and safe, and he was just so supportive. He's amazing. I really, really love him. If I ever heard anyone say anything negative about him, I'd be like, you're wrong, best. He's really great. How about in the gray back there? You know what's funny is I'm horrible at karaoke and it scares me. Like I get nervous. And I perform in front of like thousands of people and I don't get nervous anymore, but karaoke, there's 3 people in the bar and I'm like, oh my God, like I can't handle it. So I don't have a go-to karaoke song, but you know who's obsessed with karaoke is Joe, our production manager who's back there. He does all the lights and sound and he makes me look good on stage. But he, every night, it's like, there's a karaoke bar just a couple miles away. Like, he's the best at karaoke I've ever seen in my life. And every song he goes up and does, he nails. He did Bohemian Rhapsody the other night and, like, crushed it. Like, I was so impressed. But I went up and sang, like, one song with Eric, and I was, like, nervous and, like, laughing through it. But I don't have a go-to. Do you have a go-to song you would sing it? No? See, I don't. I like watching everyone do it. I don't want to do it. It's, like, it freaks me out for some reason. And the purple cat sweater over here. What made me want to be a YouTuber? Nothing. I didn't want to be a YouTuber because when I started doing YouTube, the word YouTuber didn't exist. There wasn't such a thing. Like, so when I started YouTube, it was almost 11 years ago, and you could make, as far as I knew, you could make money on YouTube. It wasn't a job. So I was just doing it for fun. I was just being silly to make my friends laugh and goofing around. So I never thought it would be a job. I never thought, like now, you can ask someone, what do you want to do when you grow up? And they'll say a YouTuber. But when I started doing YouTube, I'd never heard of that before. And I remember the first time I got a check from YouTube, and it was for like $100 for like 6 months worth of videos. I was like, holy smokes, I got paid for making videos? Like, that's crazy. So, yeah, to me, it's always been something just that I love and is fun, and it's a hobby. So I'm just really lucky that my hobby also gets to be my job. I feel really lucky. Right here in the front. Yes. Oh, cool. Love a theater person. What's my favorite Broadway show and why? I am a true Broadway nerd, and I love Stephen Sondheim like so much, and so Into the Woods is probably my favorite musical, and just anything Stephen Sondheim I'm like drooling over. I think he's a genius. But current stuff that's on Broadway, the last thing I saw was Dear Evan Hansen, and it was beautiful. Like it was so good. I would cry the whole thing. So, what's your favorite though? Hamilton, yeah. Yeah, Dear Evan Hansen's so good. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there, and I love theater. Okay, thank you. How about right here in the white shirt?
Before you started YouTube, like where did you see yourself going in life as like a career?
Before I started YouTube, where did I see myself going? Well, I was a vocal performance major, so I was studying classical music and opera and stuff like that, but I wanted to do Broadway and musical theater, so my goal was to just perform and somehow make a living performing. I didn't know what that meant. So when I graduated, I was working at Disneyland, singing at the parks, and I was working at Macaroni Grill, singing in the restaurants, doing birthday parties for little girls dressed like Princess Belle on the weekends, singing for them. So it was just anywhere I could make money singing, I was doing it. And that's kind of where I saw my life going. It was just like, as long as I could perform, I was happy. And that's why I feel so lucky that I get to do this, because like, it's totally my dream. But I also was looking into cosmetology school. I wanted to learn how to do hair, but not for what you think. Like, I didn't want to like cut hair at a salon. I wanted to style wigs for theater. So I was a little weird. Still am, obviously. But I also was interested in going to culinary school, learning how to cook. I just like learning new things and trying new things. But my goal was to perform and maybe go to New York and try that out. So I don't know though. Who knows what I would have ended up doing? In the red shirt back there. Yeah. When's my baby gonna be born? His due date is January 1st, so maybe he'll be the first baby of 2019. I hope he wants to come a little earlier than that. Because it'd be cool to have like a Christmas baby. Oh, she's like, no, it will not. I know, because then they get joint presents, and they're mad they get joint presents forever, but I'll always make sure he has separate. But yeah, I know. Everyone says you don't want that. But I just love Christmas. Really? So you're both Christmas babies. So you got a lot of parties to plan in 1 week. And I bet you get a lot of joint presents, huh? Christmas/birthday presents. Not allowed. No way. That's right. That's the way to do it. Okay, how about the striped shirt on the aisle there?
What is your favorite ride?
My favorite ride at Disney? Well, our Disney's different than, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably are more familiar with Disney World and Disneyland. And I've only been to Disney World a couple times. But I grew up going to Disneyland, and the rides are a little different there. But I really like the roller coasters. So I like Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, the mountains. I like the mountains. We'll do one more, and then we're gonna do some pictures. Let's see, how about over there in the white?
Do you and Eric know when y'all are gonna get married?
Do we know, is Eric's around somewhere, or is he hiding? He's hiding. Come out of the shadows, man. Eric is here. Do we know when we're getting married? Yeah, we're kind of, I think right when we get home probably. We're not doing a big fancy wedding. We're just gonna do something just the two of us and maybe some family members. We don't know, we're not doing anything like big and schmancy pants. We're just gonna like do it. We already feel like we're married, or you know, we're together forever no matter what. So it's just a matter of getting signed. So yeah, it's true. So we've been talking on this tour, we're like, when we get home, we should just go do that. So I think that's the plan. Like when we get home, just go get her done. Right? Get her done. You guys say that here? Is that just what my mom says? My mom's from Kansas, and she always says, get her done. Okay, so we're gonna take pictures now. I'm so excited, and I'm just gonna reiterate an obnoxious